So far, the process sounds a bit familiar, I would hope. I don't know of any method for attempting to lose weight that does not at least include some good intentions. This is where cognitive behavioral therapy, the strategies that provide the underpinnings for this series, veer off from the normal, usual offerings. Everybody, so it seems, has good intentions. But as the old proverb goes, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. My spin on that proverb is this: the road to dying fat is paved with dead intentions. Lying at the heart of every failed attempt at losing weight is a pack of thoughts that I call intention-killing thoughts. You probably know some of these thoughts quite well. It's the holidays. I can begin again in the new year. I can work this off tomorrow. I'm too tired, or busy, or bored, or angry, or sad, or stressed to care about eating good right now. It's the time of the year to celebrate, and that means not caring about what or how I eat or drink. I deserve a treat today. Life's too short. Live a little. Who cares anyway? This one time isn't going to matter. If you're overweight, it's likely that you too have a robust set of intention-killing thoughts that you use quite routinely to think your way right out of your best intentions. Identifying these thoughts is at the heart and soul of cognitive behavioral therapy. The art of identifying these pesky thoughts actually has its own name. It's called metacognition, which is literally interpreted as thinking about thinking. So how do we go about this metacognition thing? The best way to identify these thoughts is to capture them when they are actually happening. We might know some of these thoughts right off the top of our head, but others don't reveal themselves until we are actually in the moment launching those thoughts. Let's say, for example, that your intention, written in your phone, is to drink a smoothie for breakfast, have a grilled chicken Caesar salad for lunch. But then you walk into the break room at work, and there is that box of fresh donuts that the sales rep brought in. What then? What thoughts will your brain begin to launch then? If you're like most people, and yes, most people like fresh donuts, you will hear some intention-killing thoughts begin to launch in your brain. Some thoughts may be very familiar, some may not. It can be more challenging to hear them than one might think. I tell you the true story of a past client who found himself in this very situation. He was surprised, amused, and even a bit embarrassed to tell me what he heard launching in his brain. There he was, staring at the box of donuts, and he distinctly heard himself thinking, I can work this off tomorrow. I'll just eat this, and I'll skip the Caesar salad. Nothing really peculiar about those two thoughts, but when those two thoughts didn't close the deal, his brain launched a few more. I want to make sure I get my fair share. I can't turn down free food. These thoughts were the ones that surprised him. My fair share? Free food? Really? This guy could have bought the entire donut shop on his way home. And he's worried about getting his fair share or something for free? He admitted it felt embarrassing to even say it out loud. So where did those thoughts come from? Simple. They were leftover thoughts from decades ago, when he was a kid. He had lots of siblings, and he did have to fight for his fair share. And here, those thoughts were, still operating deep within the system. It was amazing to him, but not to me. I've heard it so many times before. At one time, those thoughts did make sense. Well, sort of. But now they were clearly outdated, and he had never bothered to update the program. Of course not. he didn't even know these thoughts existed, much less how to run the update of the system.